Greetings and salutations, my lovelies. It's Filthy Lyric Friday again. So, I think we had a lot of fun last week. I don't know, maybe I did. So that's what matters, right? Yeah, ignore that, sorry. Anyhoodles, I told you guys we were going to do Little Richard this week. And we are. Originally, I was going to do Tutti Frutti. But when I looked up the original lyrics, which I will read for you now, just so you know what they are, was a wop bop a looba, a good goddamn, tutti frutti, good booty. If it don't fit, don't force it. You can grease it, make it easy. Those are the lyrics that Richard sang when he was playing the juke joints, etc., where he used to play. Yeah. So that was pretty filthy. He did clean it up for a radio play, of course, but I figured that one might be a little too easy. So we're going to go with Good Golly, Miss Molly, which is not any harder. Hit it, Richard. Good golly, Miss Molly, sure like to bawl. When you're rocking and a-rolling, can't hear your mama call. So, she sure liked to bawl. In this day and age, ballin' has something more to do with basketball. When people say they're ballin', they're usually going to do a pickup game, are excellent at basketball, what have you. Back in the 50s, ballin' meant screwing. It has to do with male anatomy, as I'm sure you have probably guessed. So every time that Richard says that Molly sure likes to ball, Molly is getting a lot of exercise, but it has nothing to do with basket. From the early, early morning till the early, early night, when I caught Miss Molly rocking at the House of Blue Lights. Good golly, Miss Molly, sure like to ball. When you're rocking and a-rolling, can't hear your mama call. So, not only does Molly go out all night, her parents have been trying to get a hold of her and can't seem to because, you know, there were no cell phones in the 50s. It seems that maybe she is at some sort of club or a house of ill repute, perhaps. The House of Blue Lights. Usually a house of ill repute has a red light, but maybe it was different in the South. Mama, Papa told me, son, you better watch yourself. But if they knew about Miss Molly, I'd have to walk all by myself. So it seems here that Richard's parents told him to stay away from this girl. She's a harlot. But as a lot of my viewers will know, telling somebody to not do something makes them want to do it all the more. So Richard's parents telling him, stay away from that girl. Ill repute. She's a bad girl, Richard, just made her seem 10 times better. And he really went for it. Good golly, Miss Molly, sure like to ball. When you're rocking and a-rolling, can't hear your mama call. Yeah, she is really active. I'll bet her abs are amazing. I'm going to the corner, gonna buy a diamond ring. Would you pardon me, a tip made me ting-a-ling-a-ling. Aw, how sweet. He wants to marry her. So often, men really do fall in love with the first woman who wants to sleep with them. Sometimes for better, sometimes for worse. It all depends, but it certainly does seem like he likes what she's got. So, good on you, Molly. That song was a number 10 hit in 1957. 1957, people. Subversive, Richard, wasn't he? I did, incidentally, get to see some footage. I can't remember. It might have been Access TV, where I got to see Richard in his heyday, performing live. And it was amazing. The man is definitely a showman, and he really, really cared about putting on a great show and really making the audience feel like it was worth it to come out and see him, make it feel like they were really getting their money's worth. Yeah, so he is a wonderful entertainer, and he is still with us, which is awesome. He still does shows too, which is amazing. I think he's in his 80s now. That's fantastic. Good on you, Little Richard, for being awesome and putting this filth on the airwaves of America. You are appreciated. Alrighty, lovelies, until next time, keep an ear out to what you're listening to on the radio. Is there something else going on? Is it filthy? It probably is.